Hey Dragon Ball Z fans! Today, we're going to talk about the top 10 Dragon Ball Z games. With so many games based on the popular anime and manga series, it can be tough to decide which ones are worth playing. But don't worry, we've got you covered with our list of the best Dragon Ball Z games of all time. Number 10, Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Dragon Ball Z Sagas. This game was released in 2005 and was available on Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube. It allows you to play through the Saiyan, Frieza, Cell, and Buu sagas from the anime series. While the gameplay and graphics were not top-notch, it was still a fun game to play for fans of the series. Number 9, Dragon Ball Z The Legacy of Goku. Coming in at number 9 is Dragon Ball Z The Legacy of Goku. This game was released in 2002 for Game Boy Advance and allowed players to control Goku as he fights against villains like Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta. The game also featured RPG elements, allowing players to level up and learn new abilities. Number 8, Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. At number 8, we have Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. This game was released in 2009 for Nintendo DS and was praised for its faithful adaptation of the Saiyan saga from the anime series. The game also had an engaging turn-based combat system and a large roster of playable characters. Number 7, Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2. In the 7th spot, we have Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2. This game was released in 2005 for Nintendo DS and allowed players to engage in one-on-one battles with characters from the series. The game also had a story mode that followed the events of the anime. Number 6, Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension. At number 6, we have Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension. This game was released in 1996 for Super Nintendo and was one of the first Dragon Ball Z fighting games. It featured a fast-paced combat system and allowed players to choose from a variety of characters from the series. Number 5, Dragon Ball Z The Legend. In the 5th spot, we have Dragon Ball Z The Legend. This game was released in 1996 for PlayStation and allowed players to control various characters from the anime series. The game also had a story mode that followed the events of the Saiyan and named Sagas. Number 4, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. At number 4, we have Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. This game was released in 2006 for PlayStation 2 and Wii and allowed players to engage in 3D battles with a large roster of characters from the series. The game also had a story mode that followed the events of the anime. Number 3, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. In the 3rd spot, we have Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. This game was released in 2004 for PlayStation 2 and allowed players to engage in 2D battles with characters from the series. The game also had a story mode that followed the events of the anime and had an extensive character customization system. Number 2, Dragon Ball FighterZ. At number 2, we have Dragon Ball FighterZ. This game was released in early 2018 for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. It quickly became one of the most popular Dragon Ball Z games ever released, thanks to its stunning 2D graphics, smooth animations, and deep combat system. The game also had a large roster of playable characters and an engaging story mode that took players through the events of the anime. Number 1, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And finally, in the top spot, we have Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. This game was released in 2007 for PlayStation 2 and Wii and is widely regarded as one of the best Dragon Ball Z games ever made. It features a massive roster of over 160 playable characters, an engaging story mode that covers the events of the anime and movies, and a deep combat system that allows for intense battles. Fans of the series still play this game to this day, and it has left a lasting impact on the Dragon Ball Z gaming community. So, there you have it, folks, our list of the top 10 Dragon Ball Z games. With so many great titles to choose from, there's something for every fan of the series. Whether you prefer fighting games or RPGs, 2D or 3D graphics, there's a Dragon Ball Z game out there for you. So, which one of these games is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below.